And we are live.
Hey, blessed.
Hey, blessed.
How you doing?
Hey,
Hey,
just
just
another
another avatar.
avatar. Hiya.
How you guys doing?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
See ya. How's your week's been? Not gonna lie.
Do you know we're on time? That's it. That's like a first time.
It's called an upgrade. Nah.
Upgrade.
Don't get used to it. Tell you right now. I'll let you down out here.
It's good an upgrade. What was an upgrade?
It's not. It's not. I thought about it real quick and
Yeah, you heard yourself.
I said
Yeah.
nah. Yeah.
Yeah, look. So there's
It's been an eventful week, guys.
so much stuff going on
Yeah.
in the world.
In the world.
At home. No, actually, well, in the world, just a few stuff. I mean, in France, what they're doing. Anyway,
I just,
lame.
when I just feel like I don't have the bandwidth to give a fuck. I'm just like,
No, I feel the same way.
you're gonna do what you're gonna do, aren't you? Well, then just
Yeah.
go and do it.
Hey, Kennedy.
Hey, Kennedy.
Hey,
Yep. Another one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Productive week for you, blessed. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Just over heart-based living
Yay!
entirely. Look, that is another thing actually we want to talk about. Is like how do you switch? Like, how do you shift from your
Yeah.
current life, sometimes really, still linked to this paradigm, to a heart-based
How do you make the
living.
switch? Yeah.
And you know what? It's funny because we tried to do it. What was that? 5-6 years ago, by moving house. No, it'd be more than that. What I'm talking about, it was in 2013.
Your math ain't mathing, bird.
Listen, I'm telling you,
Carry the one.
no, like I said, they engineered this new construct right now. Oh, new, new, old, new, whatever,
Yeah.
and they made us skip some time. That's why sometimes you're trying to think about something and say to yourself, "Well, that's been what, 5-6 years." All
And
this
it's
time it's
not.
been 20 years ago.
It's like-
Yeah, listen, I don't feel old. Just
yeah,
saying, I don't.
because you're not. Like, I'm
I
still
don't.
registering as 12. I have been for a while now.
Listen, I'm 46, and a lot of people, they like my generation, already talking that smack by saying, "Oh, they're old, they feel old," and stuff like that. But like
We
I
never
said,
join in.
no, but like I said, is well, let it be so. If you think you're old, then that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna, hi Kim.
Hey, Kim. Had 3 lucid dreams in the same night this week. I'm still riding the high. Listen,
Wow.
my week has been eventful because of my nighttime activities. Everybody get your head out of the gutter. I'm not talking about those nighttime activities. Let's stay focused here. Let's stay focused. I'm talking about the nighttime activities like my lucid dreaming and my OBing. And it's funny because this week kind of had to look at entities, succubus, those type of things. And it's been a whole bag this week for me. Like, I had to really step up my whole entire open up a vortex and get someone else sucked into it type of game. I like had to step up. It was just like, yeah. And it's funny because I know a lot of you are like on the Ghetto Guru. So are we. And he literally had a video this week talking about, maybe it might be wise for us to discuss some of these things where it's like dream influences. And we do touch on it. We have touched on how nightmares can help you, have controlled simulations and yada yada yada. But what do you do when you're out of body or you're very lucid and you've realized that somebody or something is trying to interfere with you or influence you in some way or get you to agree to something that you don't you well and know is not in your favor?
Yeah,
What do you do?
You gotta shut it down.
What do you do? Because for me, it was Arms House. I mean, the first time someone followed me home, I'm minding my own business. I'm out and about, out of body. I come around the corner where my house is, and I see maggots on the floor, and I'm like, that's not normal. I should have clocked from then. It's a sign, because that's just not normal. Maggots on the floor randomly. It's just not. And I was just like, yo, what's this about? And the thing is, I still wore my socks, because remember, I told you, like, if I go in the astral, if I know I'm going to come out of body, I'll wear my pajamas. So you're likely, if you ever see me, to see me in pajamas. Okay. It's my comfort clothes. Yeah. So I'll be in my pajamas. Maybe I'll put a hoodie on with it. And I was in my comforter socks and I stepped in this maggot. I was like, what the hell is this maggot? And like, hiya, right to right.
Hi, right to right. Yeah, happy. We're happy you got it.
Seth, the Seth material. I know. I was watching her the other, and Neville Goddard. Yo, you know, you're never too far out of the zeitgeist. Like, it's like there's the Adamus, Saint Germain. Who else did we used to like?
What's that?
Adamus, Saint Germain, Neville Goddard. There's a few. There's a few people. It's like, okay, that's a different perspective. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the other one?
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura. There's a few, blessed. There's a few. Yeah. And even then, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
guru, innit?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. I'm losing track. Maggots. Back to the maggots, peeps. Okay. So some guy comes up to my door and he's like, I'm going in if I'm minding my own business. Mind you, my front door don't look the same. So I'm a bit like, my front door don't look the same in the astral. Something's going on. It usually looks way more better than it does in real life. But this time it looked like I had lost my mind and agreed to some sort of broken down toy shed barn door type of style thing. It wasn't secure, to say the least. And he was there messing with my lock, but he didn't want to come in. But he was trying to get me to come out. And I was like, yo, what are you doing here? And I kind of had to get rid of him. Like, I called Omondi. I was like, yo, babe. And Mondi comes walking out like, yeah, what's up? And you were. And I was like, yo. right. Let me.
Yeah. They waited for Adam, and yeah.
And I was like, yo, this guy is here and he won't leave. And he's questioning like the lock, and he's basically saying the lock ain't secure. And I said, hang on a minute. Is my home not secure in the real world? What are we doing here? And I was like, no, it is. No, you're not going to come here and have me agree to this bullshit. So I get Omondi and I'm like, you know what? I don't have the bandwidth to handle this right now. Yeah. Bashar's pretty much on point as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some stuff he says resonates. And then I got Omondi to get rid of him. And I was like, what happened? I said, no, I've got to go back. I can't just have it that my front door looks like that. So I woke up, went to the bathroom, came back, jumped back out of body. And then Omondi took me somewhere. I think it was to get my mind off of it. And we came back, and on our way back, he was like, look, babe, brand new door. So he'd fixed the door on the other side. I was like, oh, thanks, because I can't have my door being shabby, not in this realm or the other. I can't, because I know what it means. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not agreeing to that. And then last night I had this whole entire situation. I know it. I'm banging on, but it is what it is today, folks. Where somebody tried to get me to agree using the succubus as well. So like they were out of body, and they were with a succubus that had the form of Omondi, but where I knew it wasn't him was he wouldn't look me in my eyes, and he wouldn't speak directly to me that anything off a script. And I was like, okay, I'm carrying the one. This is bullshit. And I'm not having it. So she tried to agree to me to say, okay, you're out of your oath now with him, and you can give him to me now. And I was like, give? I was like, I don't know what type of oath you think I have, but I don't own him. Okay. So I can't give you what I don't have. And I realized, like, you're trying to get me to agree to something. And then when I grabbed her throat. Yes, I did. I'm violent on the other side a little bit, just when people test me. But when I touched her, she was real. And I let her go immediately because I was like, oh, fuck, you're real. I thought you were like on some dream thing. And I was like, this ain't all the way right. And she was just like to me, well, are you going to agree to it or not? And I said, no, he's a soul. I'm not agreeing for none of that. Like, he's not just a thing. He's a soul. And I turned around to him and I said, what do you think? And I slapped him in his face. And his face just kind of went like how succubus's face do. It's kind of like like they're wearing the skin of somebody. I don't know, some MIB style. You know when the farmer gets eaten by the thing that. And I was just like, yo, I'm not happy with this. So I come out, I jump out, go to the bathroom again, and I come back. I thought, you know what? I'm going to bring my astral knife, and we'll get into that afterwards. But I said, no, don't. Let me bring my guide instead, so I don't. so I don't go too far, okay? And so I went. I tapped right back into her. I was like, I know where she is. I remote viewed, went in, waiting until she came out of her house because I don't like coming in people's houses. And I was like, yo, you know what you did? That weren't all the way right. I was like, people can't be owned. You realize that, right? You can't own another soul. And she was like, I don't care. I'm going to do whatever I want. Like, if I want somebody, I'm going to have them. I was like, well, this is where you're wrong. And I kind of just opened up like a whole field of vortexes around me. And the way that it works in my mind, I can say it is, it will take you to where you have to go in source energy. So if you need to clear something, you will go through and you'll clear it. So it depends on your frequency as to where you end up. And I just saw her getting sucked into one of them. And I was like, well, there you go, girl. Have at it. I'm gonna let source handle that. Because if I handled you, you got wet today. So that was my week. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I was going to say two things. Just another avatar. Yes. In the quest to find the ultimate guru, the one that has all the answers that I keep asking, it forced me to remember the guru within. Yeah, of course, absolutely. And blessed. Yeah, you confirmed that as well.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. You have all the power. You are the ultimate power.
Yeah, Kennedy. That sounds like actual spirit combat.
I know, and it is in so many levels.
Do you know what it is? This reminds me a few experiences that I had where I had to intervene in Shem's dream, and then as I intervened in Shem's dream, saying that basically what he's saying is just a lie and all that. That whoever was influencing the dreams, because you got dream walkers, so they've sometimes trying to influence people and stuff like that. They try to shut down the dream, and it was like I think I said it before. It was all dark, really black, like a blackout. And these are the things you have the power to. And then I'll just move to another dimensional space, but you have the power as well to do that if you know someone is influenced by somebody negatively or whatever. Then or yourself in your own dream, you have the power to literally not only wake up in the dream, leave the space if you don't like it, send people back to where they from or whatever. Yeah, that's definitely what you would call spiritual combat. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and depending also the people around you, you have to kind of like also see what vibe surrounding you as well, because a lot of people can carry some certain type of energies, and as you say, spend more time with them, and it can even be over the phone. It doesn't have to be like physically there. So depending on that, because you share your field with people,
Yeah.
even as we share now our field with one another by just communicating through the live, all of these things through the screens, and they're all real. They're all very very, very real.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the practice is what you want to start doing, which is waking up in your dream, become more conscious as you dream. Doesn't always happen, but yeah.
These
Yeah.
are the times where they kind of try and get you to agree to things that you don't actually want to agree to, or in your 100% lucidity you would never agree to. You'd be like, hang on a minute, no.
So, and then the thing as well, there's affirmation you can do. I use some. There's affirmation. I like to use certain affirmation with no expectation. So, like last night, I wanted to actually have an OB last night. I wanted to. That's actually it's been a couple of nights. Actually, I've been doing the same affirmation over and over again. So at some point, I know that this will happen. I went different places. The whole things I remember when I came back. Last night, I remember I was in sort of a war zone, sort of an alien planet. So it was like purple, and I was like fighting, sort of like so it looks like small ants. Well, no, they're not small; they're big. But I'm just saying, like they're not huge, like they're not like elephant size. They were like smaller, and I remember just holding a gun there, sort of like I don't know what type of gun it was exactly, but I remember that. Even though I asked to come out of the construct, really wanted to do something specific. But then the same thing with dreams, like set your attention. You can have like your own affirmation, stuff like that. Because I believe as well, I know that it limits this type of influences where people come into your space. So you can ask to be in full awareness, integrity, remain on your divine path, choosing divine path, and then you only want to interact with pure source energy. You can set all of this before you go to bed. And like I said once, it's the similar idea of praying before going to bed. It's just been distorted, but it's actually choosing your intention. So then when you go on the other side, you are more intentional.
I'm seeing blessed. A friend of mine enjoys anime, introduced me to anime movie called Paprika. I think, do you know what? I'm going to give it a try. Our kids love anime. Hopefully that's on Crunchyroll. I'll be able to.
Yeah. Dream state quarrels, and yeah, highly amusing at times. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it can be comical. I mean, if you don't take anything too seriously, but just
No, he's
aware.
talking about the film.
Yeah.
Paprika.
No, but it is also some situation can everything the interpretation you have from these things. Sometimes it has also a lot to see with the
Oh,
views on.
I'm laughing at
Yeah,
last night. I wasn't
yeah.
laughing. I was like, can you imagine, like, if I had said yes and what are we doing here? Like, no. So you see what I'm saying? It was just the attempt that kind of pissed me off. But
Oh, just another avatar. You bought the Blue Lotus. I haven't tried it. I love to try it for sure. Like
the purchase might happen this
yeah.
week.
How'd you
Or
go?
mugwort.
How do you plan it? Like, is it going to be a tea, or what are you planning on doing with it?
Are you gonna smoke it, or are you gonna
Hi, Mata.
hi Matta?
Yeah.
Hi. Hey are you gonna smoke it, or the Blue Lotus? Are you gonna smoke it, or are you gonna drink it as the tea?
Blessed. I have a witchy friend who drinks that occasionally. She says it works really well for her. Just a tea in her case. You know what? A lot of people are using it. I'm hearing more and more people using it. So I'm planning on using it as well.
I'm
That'd be
gonna
it.
try
But
it.
I like to use it actually more than the dream state, I'll let you have an OBA with it and see what happens. I'm gonna try tea fermenting it. Oh, you want to concentrate then. Okay. All right.
You gotta keep me posted.
Oh yeah, I like to
I
know.
wanna know.
Yeah. Yeah. I love to know that, like, what's going on with it.
Yeah, mugwort.
Mugwort, yeah.
Mugwort as
all of
well.
this, yeah.
Mugwort is good for other things, so I might just buy that and get like a twofer. But yeah, I will. What I'm not gonna do, however, is have mugwort the same week I have blue lotus. Like I'm gonna say this is my experiment for this week, and then I'll change over just so I can really see the difference. So yeah, that's what I would do. But that's me. I can't even drink, so
yeah.
I'm really not in the business of trying to take new teas. Do you remember every time someone said, I've got this amazing
No, I just remember that's why when you said it, I remember that. Yeah.
I've got this amazing detox tea. You just take, it's just herbs. Okay, it's just herbs. I read in the back. Yeah, it's just herbs. All right. What's it got in it? Cardamom. All right. No, and you just take it. That's all I drink all day. And I'm like, you don't have to do it all day. You could just take it a little bit for breakfast and you'll be fine. Or just take it before bed and
you react strongly with you. Oh my.
Let's just say it reacts very strongly with me.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be there. If you tell me that's a detox tea and you want it 3 times a day, I literally have to take half a cup once for the day, or else I'm shitting myself.
Yeah, that's like straight effect on you. Yeah, that's a couple of stuff I'm trying now. Obviously, I'm a sound engineer, so I mean music producer first, but I know all sound engineering stuff. So I'm actually right now testing some stuff like that are online, where it's isochronic pulses and stuff like that that can send you into that can actually send you into the theta state and actually activate certain part of your brain, so that you can access, like, the other side, like, with ease. So I'm trying these things right now, trying to see that. But I'm gonna actually trying to create some of these things as well myself. Try different tone, textures, and stuff like that, and see I reckon certain frequency bands, and see what we can do with that. So I'm sure couple this with teas and stuff like that, that would be a sure go to the to the other side.
What sort of spiritual stuff are they discussing? Oh, they're talking about really strong laxatives. Cool, exactly. Yeah. It's all part and parcel of the spiritual awakening.
But you know what? Do you know what? I've heard many people now, what they're doing, they get like they call it a detox, but it's like a flush out or whatnot, and they do that for 2 weeks where they're fasting as well and all of that stuff. And then the result of this, they've got they get more lucid in their dream, and some of them can have an OB more easily. So these are the things that we can try. Like if someone tries some things, share with the community and see if having a fasting for like 1 week or something like that, or 2 days or 3 days. I don't know. That'd be interesting.
I found that to be true. After I did my 5-day one, I did a 5-day fast, and it was with water and teas. And after that, I did have more lucid dreams. I did. I was more lucid. I got out of body relatively without any. I didn't even have sleep paralysis. I'd just pop out and I'd be already walking up and down in my room, and I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm out. And then I'd just leave. So yeah. There is some truth to it, but the laxative thing, skip me on that one, because it's very strong.
Most of the detox, you will experience sort of a flush out.
Flush out.
Yeah, but that's true though. And like, I don't know one like. I do, but most of it, like if you do like a proper detox,
that's true.
You will go to the toilet. Like, it's just the way it is.
With me, it's always got to be dramatic. So it's like both ends, and then it's like, what do I do? And I need the toilet and a bowl, and no. No, I
So,
ain't got time for that.
so yeah, blessed. I'm doing. Thank you. I'm actually working on that. A couple of stuff I'm working on at the moment, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna make it available for free for the members on Ko-Fi anyway, so that
Yeah.
you can test it yourself. So right now I'm testing things. You know what I do? So like last night, I just get my phone, put different things on my phone, like, and then I just
He's his
listen
own
to it
test.
the
He's
whole
been his
night,
test dummy now. Yeah,
and
aren't
then
you?
yeah, and I'm trying to see what type of dream I get or what's going on with certain things. And right now I'm using already made. It's just it allow me to kind of gain time to do it quicker, so that when I go into the studio and actually producing it, I'm already know, because I can hear what's the type of sound wave and they're using already, so I know what to do for when I'm in the studio. So while I'm testing a few things, see how it works. Out there's a lot of BS though. There's things they say binaural beat, but they're not doing what they say is doing. So yeah, you you gotta keep that in mind. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. But it'll be available for the members.
You really kind of have to go for what works for you, because I don't really do binaural beats because of that. Some of them just make me feel like
Well,
like I'm in
okay.
like I'm in a bit of a chamber, like I'm in like some sort of torture chamber. Like I'm just like, what the frick is going on here?
Yeah, but you know what? They're trying to blow your mind with science. The thing is, binaural beat.
Mind blown.
You got you got binaural beat. You've got isochronic pulses, and you got hemisync. They're not all the same, and this why people trying to, like we say, general people by saying
Babe, what's
this
the
is what it
difference?
is. Well, so isochronic usually is just one sound that pulses,
Mhm.
and obviously there's different texture, different frequencies and stuff like that. And where our binaural beat, you usually hear it's like different layers. It's like uh there's a bit more musicality to it, because when you say
Okay.
an isochronic, it's just a sound. So it's a sound wave.
That must have been what I was listening to.
Yeah,
But they
it can
called it
be
binaural
very
beats.
annoying for some people, but what it is down there, they all sound and resemble the same, and they haven't tried to explore different frequency band where it's more soothing for the ear, or they haven't tried to use different type of texture, and use harmonics and trying to bring all sort of different aspect to it that is not done. Now there's also one, when you come to this type of isochronic, you will be able to mix it maybe with something that's more pleasing, like say the sound of rain, and you can do that, which they do with binaural beats, but binaural beats are different. So, but when I do it, I'll put a lot of explanations with it so that you can understand what it is.
Yeah, and that's so true. I thought by fasting, sorry, I'm just
No,
answering
that's
Blessed.
that's fine.
But thank you for that, because I've got a feeling
Yeah.
that what they did is let me do isochronic whatever when they said it was
They
binaural beats,
they
because it just
all
sounded
they're
like
all good,
to me.
yeah,
Whatever.
they're all good. But I will put the information when I do it, because obviously my first language is French, so some of the words tend to want to say. So I'm not going to go through a full detailed explanation there, because they said
It's all right, my
yeah, it's a
love.
bit technical. But
You
I will put the
explained it.
details when
You
I
explained it
yeah
well,
yeah
but
yeah I'll put the
you
details
like
there.
more detail. I understand.
Yeah.
It's
So
all
everyone
right.
can know what it is.
Fasting and keeping an alkali diet helps a bunch. Yes. One can be kind of surprised, shocked by what comes out of their body if they fast for long enough. I fasted for two reasons. One, because I felt unwell. I didn't feel myself. I felt really stuffy. And when I asked my guides about it, they gave me a whole entire situation. Was like, this is what's happening. This is what happened. This is where the blockage is. This is what you should do. So I was like, all right, fine. I'll try this fasting thing. I thought I wasn't going to make it through the first 24 hours. And I was like, oh, I'm not even hungry. And I said, I just left it open. I said, look, I will do as long as I can. They were like, if you give it more than 3 days, you'll be cleared. I was expecting that I wouldn't make it through the first 24. I made it to 5 days before I started feeling like, I feel like eating again. I miss food. And yeah, you will be surprised at what comes out. I thought that I was like, well, I didn't eat, so I ain't gonna shit. But it don't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
You know what? It's funny what it's just not about to say. You can really take laxative to have an experience. That's the question. Yeah, that's the question. And he says, he or she. Sorry, I don't know if you he or she. I feel like the only experience I am having on that is on the toilet. It is very
That's
funny
how I
because
felt.
yeah, yeah.
Until I went to sleep for rest.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You shit enough, you're tired, right? You're tired. Your body just that sleep paralysis. You'll go into it real quick because your body's just ready to rest. Put it that
Do you know
way.
what my interpretation of this anyway? If you do have like so laxative and trying to have a flush out and all that stuff, it's you're gonna have to drink salty water, because you need to rehydrate yourself anyway. So if you actually end up to just do it for the sake of doing it, or for whatever other reason, it may not have a positive effect on you if you don't have the water back in your body.
Yeah. Staying hydrated is like a real thing. If you're not ready to do just fasting, no, just with water, you can just do teas, or you could do juice. So it's up to you. You have to really listen to your body. Yeah, you can if you want to post it. If they're
Yeah.
okay with you sharing it, then
Yeah.
you can share it. Sure. That was in Corey's group, sure. Okay, blessed. I think 3 is the magic number. Where things rely on you continuing to eat will die off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Mm.
3 days will do it. And I felt like I reset my body. Like I felt like after that, it was kind of like all of my ailments kind of just went away, just dissipated. Yeah. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
That's very true. Our food is vampiric right now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you feel about eating organic versus non-organic, or growing your own food, or where are you guys at with that? Because we where we were in France, we used to run a homestead where we were, and maybe 80% of all of our food was like from home, and yeah, we loved it. We really, really loved it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things attached to food. What I would say, um, I think there's that and that plus belief. So whatever you believe in as well. So, for instance, one thing is true: is everything has energy. Everything has energy. It's another reason why I am right now trying to learn how to read auras and do that stuff, because everything, you can read everything. So when someone makes something, their energy gets involved with that particular thing they make, and you can read that energy. So if you were to acquire whatever they made, you then would be able to read the energy behind that. And I think more than just saying organic, or more saying you should just only eat veg or whatever, or you should be eating meat, it's what energy is behind it and what belief you hold, because these two things can be a recipe for success or disaster, depending on what it is. If it's badly treated, it's the energy is not right, and you hold in you these belief, then it will have an effect negatively or positively on your body. That's why I think it's the most important things when it comes to these things.
Yeah, matter. Okay. Try to do organic, at least processed as possible. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Life goal is to have a community homestead where the majority of what we consume, we grow and produce ourselves with intention. Yeah. And what I love about producing your own food is I learn about rhythm and going with the flow, and allowing for the earth to be able to share with you. So it's like you're giving them energy and it gives you back, but it's like you still have to, then you can rest and then you allow it to rest. It was just this really nice relationship that you form. And also no dig. That's when I learned about the no dig method, which just saves you all this laboring, to be fair.
I'm going to tell you something, just so to give it a bit more perspective real quick about organic food. We used to have an apple producer right near our home back in France, and I used to talk to him all the time, and he was moving his business from being non-organic to organic, and they used to come and do love test on his product, and they used to mainly test the product to see how many the amount of chemicals that was on the product or whatnot, and then they under a certain level of chemical, whether it's acceptable, you can get the label, organic label. And he used to explain to me that what they were doing, it wasn't accurate. They say what they should do is take a sample in the ground and find out really and truly compare that sample and also what the sample on the fruit is. And I remember him saying to me that basically that even though he's moving to that organic business now, becoming a full organic producer, he didn't understand why these people that run this
Licensing.
this licensing don't do the proper testing. And there's a guy called Paul Gauchi, I think. He has the Garden of Eden, or Back to the Garden of Eden. He does no dig
Back
and
to
does other
Eden?
stuff. Yeah. And then and this guy actually was explaining like a lot of these fruit, even organic produced fruit, don't have the minerals. They are depleted from minerals and a lot of stuff. So it's clearly have a lot to see with the energy and the intention behind it.
Yeah. I can't hear my mic, so I hope you guys can still hear me.
Yeah, I think I can hear you. Can you hear Shem? I think speak up. Let's see if your mic is.
It comes and goes, my love. It's all right.
Yeah, no, I can hear actually. I think.
Great.
I think it's fine.
Wonderful.
Okay, great.
Yes, that's why you may be moved to tears listening to a somber song. Exactly. But perhaps not another. Okay, that's perfect.
Well, that's what it was.
The first had an energy attached to it and the other one hit home for you too. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, it's exactly like that. Yeah, blessed. It really is.
It's absolutely that.
It really is.
And we've learned that doing, like what Shem was saying, we used to do homesteading.
Yeah.
So for us, it was more like a lifestyle after a while. So we wanted to know everything about it, how the soil, what the soil is made of, and how plants communicate with one another. So we went deep when it comes to that. So we've got quite a decent amount of knowledge when it comes to that.
Yeah, we'll definitely get another homestead when we move. But yeah, it is all of that. I think Aga spoke about it last week, where she was just talking about the music and how much music or sound itself, frequencies, can tap into different emotions, and it is very subtle depending on the person, depending on where their frequency is at, where it could be met, where their energies are attached to. Yeah, definitely.
That's why I believe the aura reading it can be really helpful and important for you to determine these things, because you literally would see your food right in front of you, and you can read the auras of that food and know what intention has been put in it. And I see right to right what you're saying. You say, yes, I agree, eat with intention and cook my own food and do not eat out. I would say, yeah, definitely, because you know your intention when you cook your own food. But then again, if you go to a restaurant and these people are really loving people and they put love into their food and what they are doing, there's nothing wrong with this. That could be great, actually, a great experience, a very great shared experience.
Yeah, but it's up to you. That's what discernment's for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Though, we eat 95, maybe 98% of our food is all cooked at home.
Yeah, that's true.
So here we go. Mugwort, valerian root. I'm gonna butcher these names. Peppermint, calcea, Zach. I'm not even going to do it. I just see it ends in chi-chi.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can pin it in any way.
Or pin it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pin the message. That message has been pinned, and it's the list of all of these different vitamins that can help with lucidity. Yes. And also that was also discussed on our podcast episode with Amina Mara. She does talk about some of these ones, especially which surprised me with the vitamin B.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just yeah, your pin.
Yeah,
You can copy it if you want, and just
no, it's already pinned. It's
yeah.
good.
All right. Then.
And then you've got the Blue Lotus. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to look into some of these. And funny enough, like I know, like I didn't even know with the ginkgo that it does that. So yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah, melatonin. I see you say melatonin. It's some things that your pineal gland, I think, needs. And there is something regarding blue lights that actually deprive your pineal gland, I think, from melatonin, something like that. There's a guy actually that talks extensively about it.
You
And
will have to
important.
link his video.
Yeah, we'll have to link his video.
We'll have to find it first.
No, we'll have to find it. Yeah,
but
yeah.
we'll run that back.
Yeah, we'll run that back. Yeah.
Great. Okay. Thanks. Please do. What do you guys think about the community post? Because they've got community posts that we can post up, but then they've also got a community post apparently that the community can share messages. And I think stuff like this would be really helpful because you lot have your own knowledge base, and sharing things like this would be wonderful.
Okay, your post. Okay, a more detailed description of each. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, please.
Yeah. Hi, Mikey.
Hi, Mikey B. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you
Much
too.
love. A year from now, when their channel is super popular.
Now
you'll see me. Listen, bring your own raincoat. You'll see me.
Oh my!
And you're going to join me today. By the way, as soon as I start getting my foot in the soil again, I will change my accent on you guys. I will put a couple plums in my mouth. Hello, one is here from London, and I am here on Green Acres, my acreage.
So I can just,
with pears and apples.
I can freely use my French accent then.
You can if you want, but I'll be like
full of Z and yeah, do you know what? Blessed, if we do a retreat, it's definitely not going to be in the UK.
I wouldn't put you through that, okay?
No.
I just wouldn't. If we're raining, it's got to be tropical, so it dries up quickly. Because who's got wellies? Which one of you lot has wellies? I mean, we're not. No.
Bring your own raincoat. Yeah. Yeah.
Though it has always been a dream of ours to have well, we did, that's what we turned our whole entire garden into. We turned it into a food forest. But have one that's open that you just bring a cart to, and you just pay for the cart, but then you fill it up with whatever's growing, and then people live with whatever it is.
Yeah.
But like make it be something like donate like £2, £3, and just come and fill up your cart and go. Just so people can, like, walnuts, berries, whatever. Food is so plenty when you grow it. Like, we were literally giving our food away. Like, there's just no need for anybody to not eat when you grow your food. Like, everybody can get, because after a while, like, it's just like if you take a kiwi vine, for example, once the kiwi vine gets to a decent maturity, you can have 60 kilos of kiwi from one vine. We had like 3 vines in our garden. I mean, what am I going to do with that much kiwis?
Yeah, that's
what I mean?
A lot of kiwis.
So after a while, you're just giving the stuff away, and it's great.
Yeah.
No one ever turns down like, oh, here's a bag of raspberries. The raspberry game was deep.
Yeah.
We used to give away raspberries all the time.
Hey, RJ Shah.
Okay, so I can eat eggs. You know what? What you've given. Hi Jay. Hiya. Um, just another avatar. What this information that you've given is like
Yeah,
really, really
it's
rich
wonderful.
information.
Yeah,
It's wonderful. Thank you.
from eggs. Okay. Well, that would be what supplements, isn't it? You get, or you
You
just,
could do it, but you
or
could
you're saying eat some eggs
it
and don't.
yeah,
Yeah,
you find it in eggs.
yeah,
So if
yeah,
you eat
yeah,
eggs,
yeah.
then you're good to go. Okay, mind speak. Nice to see you in the chat. I'm trying to eat as organic as possible. Grass-fed meat, yep. Dairy, specific fruits, berries, nuts. Do you know what's really good with nuts? Brazil nuts.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
got that selenium in it. Um, I guess at one point I'll be ready to talk about it, but I was diagnosed with something when I was like 20, and they just told me, look, you're gonna have to be on flipping medicine for every day. Take one a day or two a day for the rest of your life. And I just kicked that shit. I just kicked that shit after many, many, many years, many struggles and many pharmaceutical company lawsuits. I was just like, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this. I'm not co-signing to this anymore. And I got out of it with food.
Yeah, and you will as well.
With food. That's my quick story on it, but yeah. And it depends like how it makes you feel as well. Also, what if you can't get organic food? How does that make you feel as well? Because it is a mind thing. So on the days that I can't eat organic, I make sure that whether it's organic or not, I'm going to bless the food. Because there's some people who don't believe in organic food, and if they stack your shelves and they fling down that banana, what energy is that? So it's like we can't be too hoity-toity about it. We can't be too, you know, I eat organic and I try to do. You know what I mean?
Well,
If
yeah,
you can't, what do you do? If you're still on the muck diet, what are we doing? Are you? Does that make you? You know what I mean? You still have to have some level of alchemy to your food, and set an intention with your food as well. Blessing the food
yeah.
with your words, so to speak. Like just
Mm.
saying, you know what, this is going to nourish me.
Alchemy is really important, guys.
That's where it steps in.
I
Yeah.
can give you a quick example of something. Yeah, you take something like coconuts, for instance. Even if you say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get organic coconut or whatever derived product from that," you say, "Well, I've got organic coconut oil, and I do buy it as well." Pardon. So the reality with a coconut tree, their roots go so deep anyway and so far out that even if someone was to say, I'm going to treat that land around organically, because it's how it start, yeah, maybe you don't do the spraying, but I don't know much people spraying coconut anyway. What I'm saying is that there's no much difference between organic or non-organic coconut. You
Because of
see,
how deep their roots go. So if your
because
neighbor's
yeah,
spraying anyway,
right. So what it is for shallower roots for trees that go tend to spread out. If you never spray in the land, even if you say you're organic, it can affect that same food. However, coconut trees may not really be affected by it because how deep their roots goes. So all of these things, they don't go as far as checking this aspect when they say organic food and you give the label to this food. Can it be nasty produce? Yes. What I like small farms. So where you go to a small farmer and then it's a small owned business and they love doing what they're doing because I know the energy is more important, even in the way they producing it. If they're organic, even better. But if they don't use pesticide and stuff like that. But when you buy organic food in supermarket and these places, you still have to bear in mind this is a business. So even though they say it is this, it's not. It's not
it's not the
necessarily.
problem about being a business. It's a
Yeah,
business first. It's
it's a
where
bit.
they
Yeah,
are.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So the label, acquiring the label might just be acquiring the label, it doesn't mean the food is necessarily that much better.
So what we're saying is, yeah, organic food is wonderful. If you can grow it, wonderful. But if you can't get it, do not under
Ultimately,
any
yeah,
circumstances beat yourself up about it, because that in itself won't serve you. You know what I
yeah.
mean? What if you go around someone's house and you know they're just on pure apple? I'm a bit of a posh one like that. Like if I go to someone's house and they have apple juice and their apple juice is from concentrate, I'm like, no thanks.
You're not drinking, but I don't drink it either, and it's I
Oh
just don't
my
prefer
gosh,
it. It
that's
doesn't
so
taste. Yeah, but it
flipping.
doesn't taste the same,
I
and I
know,
don't
but
prefer it because of the taste. So, but what we're saying is like trying to rely on your senses more on the ability to alchemize certain food or situation in your life,
yeah, what he said.
and then because when you go to your towards your preference, you will alchemize whatever is going on in there better because it's more closer to your joy. So your frequency is higher than the one that you would have if you go to something just
Yeah, like
you know
pressed apple juice is my
pretty
preferred
enjoy.
joy.
Yeah. Um,
Everyone's got one of them.
but then again, okay, I don't want to throw you off on that. If you do have belief and knowing that it's just organic for you, then lean in. Do it. Like just go and by all means, like really go full blown about it. I'm not telling you not to do it, but have an experience where it's joyful for you, not just from a place of fear where you say I need to go organic because the rest of the food is poison. Don't start doing that
Just for yourself.
for
Just in case
yourself.
one day
Yeah,
you have it
yeah,
served to you and now you're in a panic. Don't put yourself in a panic about it. And it's not a dramatic panic that makes a difference. It's that inner voice that says, this is
yeah.
not good for me. But you're saying it to yourself, and then when you're eating it, you're saying it to the waters in your body,
And you become it.
and then you become it.
Yeah,
So it's tread lightly when it comes to
yeah.
all of this.
And then often you find out that things move on so quickly, and then what if tomorrow they tell you, oh, all the organic label, they were useless and they're not using it anymore because it's not really organic, and that wouldn't be the first time this type of things happen. So if that was to happen, the person that alchemizes it and the person that is in their full joy in their own experience won't be affected by that. And that is the most powerful shift you can do for yourself.
But do tune in, listen to your body.
Yeah.
If your body says no this week, then it's no this week. If your body says, you know what, I'm leaning towards this or that, then that's mainly the thing as well. Listening to yourself, because no two of us are exactly the same anyway.
Maybe you're saying, I'll try joining you guys by supporting you monthly, but it will not accept both on my card. Do you think that is because my card went from the US and not the UK? It is possible. They've got all things going.
Maybe
It's possible, but
we use Stripe for now.
yeah.
So that's what it's been using, but give it another try, or
We'll provide.
bless the card and
Yeah,
try
yeah.
again.
We'll provide other option in the future.
But we will, when we get our
yeah,
site together, we'll
yeah.
be able to be a little bit more thing. But we'll need time for that because we are literally just heart-based funded for now. So, and this is what's wonderful. Bless this week announced, if you weren't here earlier, that he just went fully heart-based occupation. So, you know, if
That's wonderful.
everybody wants to kind of give him like a little cheers as well, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah. But yeah, don't worry about it, Mike. You can keep on trying, because sometimes whenever, especially when the countries are going through a little tiff,
Yeah,
they
they've got
try it.
set momentary restrictions sometimes for whatever the reason.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying it's that, but yeah.
Yeah. But thank you for the attempt on trying. But
thank you. Yeah.
yeah, don't give up just yet.
Yeah, you seem blessed. Yeah. Food is crazy plentiful. Plentiful if people just grow it anyway. Here in the States, there is so much wasted space in people's lawns. Giant green carpets all across town and few gardens. Crazy.
Do you know what?
Mm.
When we got the garden, when we got the house, it wasn't a house, it was a school. Yeah. It was like an old, late 18th century school. And we were like, I see my home in it. So we converted it, because long ago, when I tried and attempted to go to university, I was actually in construction and stuff like that. So, and that's what, funny enough, before Omondi met me, he was in that as well. So, match, snap.
Right, snap.
So when we first got this place, we were just like, let's convert it. And we first got grass. And I'm telling you, I was one of those people weekly out there with my grass, just lines in the grass and everything. And then, gosh, I just saw the prices in France. See, everyone talking about inflation now. Well, France kicked that in from 5, 6, 7, 8 years back.
Yeah.
It was like 600-700 quid for shopping for the month. It easily matches all your bills together. Like, it's been crazy.
Yeah. It's like,
So I was like, we've got all this space. Why don't we just grow something? And we just took some wood chip, laid it out on all of our grass, and converted all of our grass to growing food. It was like the whole garden. Our family thought we were batshit crazy.
yeah, that was the big. That's when like
And
I
we
say,
were
the awakening started a long time ago.
good times, good
You know
times.
what? Yeah. I think it started in 2013 or something like that.
Oh, babe, 2009 was his own bag as well.
2009 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a part of it.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
kiwis and Brazil nuts. Yep. They're so good for you. It's the selenium in the Brazil nuts that really helps as well for me personally, just keeping me topped up on all of my micronutrients as well. Just another avatar. Okay.
Not to 180 the combo, but I had a question about my understanding of how the soul works in the construct.
Elaborate on that as well.
Yeah, if you can elaborate, yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
Caesar.
Caesar.
Hey.
How you doing, man? Yeah, beyond the frequency 369. Yes.
Yeah. Yay. Yep. Hey,
Yeah,
from the
man.
US. Hiya. So
Hi.
lovely to have you. Honestly, I can't wait for our catch up. It was such a vibe.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
It was such a vibe. I don't know if you lot, I was really trying to hold down my excitement, but when Caesar did his whole demo, I fucking lost
Listen,
my mind.
yeah. Yo, guys, I mean, you want to learn how to do it. I mean, he's teaching it. So
Yep.
go to him and trust me, you won't be disappointed, because that was something, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then literally, like, I mean, think about it, like we were on the other side of the earth and our screen, and then we just like put up that number right on the screen, and even that color, like even give us the details, like, oh, this is lime type of color. Like I was like, wow, because he was going to say, like, I think yellow and then green, and then he say, well, like a yellow green, and I was like, he say, yeah, lime color, and I was like very impressed about that, because I was like, that
You
is
wanted
a
specifics.
specific color, and he said it without us saying, no, try again, it's very close to the yellow, but it's not the yellow, but it's not the green. We didn't do that. I would say, we just told him to go on, keep going, and he just found the color. That was amazing.
I'd have been there all day
Yeah.
testing and holding shit up to the screen and been like,
yeah, that for sure. Yeah.
so fun. And another thing is as well, is so many people in the comment section had tried it out and achieved got some results just by just blindfolding. Someone had even done it with their child, and their child, first time, boom,
Yeah.
saw. This is amazing. You realize what this means, right? You realize that the upgrade we're all about to have off the back of this Mindsight thing, right? It's going to be amazing.
Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
gosh, I got my whole life.
So
Okay, just another avatar. Here we go.
Voldemort. Okay, Voldemort and Harry's death. In Harry's death. Okay, in Harry's death scene is fractured. Okay.
Yeah.
And the last piece of his soul is depicted as bloodied, shriveled, and in pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it is.
absolutely.
Okay, keep on giving context. Okay, is that what the soul is like here, fractured and in different states of existence?
Do you, yeah, do you want to answer that?
Yeah, I want to without being fear mongering.
I've got a version of that.
Go for it, because I'm about to butcher that.
Yeah. All right. Your soul, as you know, you're omnipresent anyway, and your soul, you might be presently just a fractal of your soul. Just the soul has the ability to fractalize itself. Anyhow, however, um, why not? Because the density on this plane, RAM one, is so strong. This ended up to create different timelines. So we fractured ourselves even further by creating different timelines that not always benefiting us. So there is the one where you deliberately do it, where it would be from a place of love, no, not from a place of scarcity or fear. And it's the undesired one that's created by you being fearful during dream states sometimes, and all of these different timelines with your thoughts as well, taking form and creating different timelines. And also your own experiences you might have had, you know, during, you know, your childhood and stuff like that. So all of these undesired um, uh, um, realities, let's say, alternate realities, fractalize your soul. But the soul has the ability to do it. It's just that free will would be your soul choosing to do that. What you chose is choosing to do is come here on earth to experience duality and contrast. As a result, these things happen. But obviously, we know now there's been a reverse of the construct. Now, what it is now, the reason why we're here at this time, many of us are waking up, is to reintegrate all this different fractalization, to reintegrate it back to yourself. Now you are the stronger aspect of it. That is what you hear awakening now. Had you not be, and for some people it's not always the case, they leave this reality, this the crossover, and they rely on other aspect of themselves to do that job, so to speak,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. So the way you soul is still outside of the construct,
Whole
but still is able to be
here
here and fractalize themselves
for the experience.
for the experience, different places.
Yeah, you did well. I like that one.
So,
That's basically what he said.
and now you are, I guess, the beacon, and that's why the quicker we awaken as a whole, the faster we can reintegrate these fractalized pieces of ourselves, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. Because when you cross over, you have to, even yourself now, you're going to have to integrate your ego, your subconscious, all different aspects of you going to have to be reintegrated so that the whole experience here is completed,
Captured and can be taken
yeah,
back to source
it's
for
constantly getting recorded
Yeah.
anyway on the other side. But what it is that the full experience is what you hear. That's why it's so important for you to really remain here as long as you plan to be here, so you can experience what you came here to experience fully.
Yeah.
From not remember to remember, and then go back home, integrate it all. And that's why many of us right now are collapsing timeline with in dream state, where you experience alternate realities, what people call alternate realities. They all happen in the now, even if you look ancient and old. And then what people are doing now, when they wake up in the morning, often they remember. And that's because they integrate back to where they are now.
Yeah.
One after the other.
Yeah.
It's not always pleasant. I have some experiences that I didn't necessarily enjoy, but it had to be done.
Yeah.
I can give you an idea as well. When I woke up, usually what happened, a lot of I'm trying to get more details on it, and you feel like everything's flashing like that in front of me. It's like a integration of everything, and very quickly like that type of feel. And that's because I'm brain integrating this different aspect that I'm experiencing during dream state, or some people might be through visions, like I don't know all the experiences people can have, but
Meditation sometimes.
meditations and stuff like that. So that's yeah.
Did we answer that for you?
Yeah.
And
tell
what
us
do
if
you
it-
think about it as well?
Yeah.
What's your take on it? What's any one of you's take on it as well? Because maybe you're going through different versions of collapsing your timelines. Maybe for you, it's like, you know what? One day I just felt a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
And that was that. You know, it doesn't always have to be some big song and dance. Sometimes it could just be some simple shift in your thinking and shift in your heart space. And you're like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, this is it. I'm locked in.
It could be a Mandela effect as well.
Yeah.
You know,
just-
a deja vu, different way where it could come across in different way.
I'm going to think about how to deal with this Ko-Fi thing, but for now, this is what we have up to now. So I just hope it works. If any of you have any suggestions as well, that would be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man
So-
speak not too much of a health nut. If I have access to clean food rather than organic, I'll choose it.
Yeah.
As long as it's regeneratively labeled, that's all that matters.
In my opinion, okay.
In my opinion, I trust the sourcing over the label.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I get you. I get
get
you on
you.
that.
I get you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's like something to look into, but not too far into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't lose your ability to transmute and alchemize situations.
Yeah. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, y'all.
Nope, it's not a dumb question. If you didn't realize from our opening, our very, very formal, professional opening, there are no dumb questions here. So you can kick that. But to answer your question, how do I bless my food? You know what? My daughter started speaking Korean for some reason. Okay, she's into K-pop, but she decided she's going to learn it. And they have this saying that kind of encompasses this. I'm not even going to attempt to say it in front of you before I embarrass her, but she usually says it and I say it right after her, like I know what I'm talking about. But it's basically thanking the whole chain of energy. So when the food comes, it's thanking who cooked it, thanking who harvested it, thanking the whole chain, thanking the actual tree it came from or the animal it came from, honoring the passing of the animal. It's like honoring the whole chain of energies that contributed to your plate. So that's what she uses. And I was like, that's cool. So I kind of use that. Also, well, it's Japanese. See, this is what I get. You see what I mean? I would have attempted it. She would have been so embarrassed. It's Japanese. It's because she's learning. She's a polyglot. She learns both of them.
Yeah, she's learning both.
Yeah. So it's that. And what else I do? I hum over my food sometimes. So like, even if it's a simple hum, I'll be like, this is going to be so good. Thank you. It could be anything. It's just pouring your version of what well-intention and love looks like into your food. It doesn't have to be antiquated version of it. It can be. If good old prayer works for you, then do that. But whatever it is, it's like good intentions around the food, the energy it will give you, the thanks that you give, the energies that went into making it and making it manifest on your plate. Hope that answered it. Okay. Jay, do you wanna say this one?
Yeah, so you're saying this is good to be here for me, to find souls like me after being silent for decades about my spontaneous obese. Major glitches, booming voices, huge orbs, things being shifted, being an empath, etc.
Yo, Jay.
Yeah. Likewise.
Likewise, Jay.
Yeah.
Likewise, Jay. You literally listed my whole entire childhood. So yeah, it's lovely to have you here, and it's
Hi,
lovely that we're all around each other. So that's a hi to everybody.
hi, Dina.
Hi, Dina.
Glad you
No,
made it
hang on.
here.
That's
Diana.
Diana.
Diana. No.
No,
Sorry. Are we
in
pronouncing your name
French
right?
it would be Dina because you're going.
Dina.
But then I
Yeah.
was going DE and then Anna.
Yeah.
Are
Diana.
we butchering your name
Diana.
sufficiently, or
Diana. Yes, that's what it is, I think. Well,
Diana?
I don't know. Just correct us if you're wrong.
Okay.
I'm so late, but happy I made it. Buffalo, New York.
Yay!
Hey, love you
Is it the
too.
morning there? Love you guys as well. Like, is it the morning? Okay.
Blessed. Gone to sleep.
Yeah, blessed. Okay, shucks. I love the word shucks. Does everybody in America use shucks, or is it just a big stereotype? Like, what's going on? Like, thanks for the shout out. Okay, the brain will say, "Oh, what the fuck? Are you doing this? It's insane." But if you live from the heart, it will work out better than the brain could imagine. Stay in your knowing. Absolutely. Just congrats, because this is in relation to him going full heart based for his work, for his occupation. So honestly, wonderful.
Yeah. So maybe sorry, we skipped your question. Sorry about that. Hey, wait, okay, what did you okay.
Okay,
Let
wait
me
there.
go back because you know what, it's very a very
Hey, stop. I
rudimental
tried.
tool. So I tried joining.
Do you think it's because my cards were from the US and not the UK? No, because we have some US people on our membership.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Okay, what I meant by this is it could be the fact it depending on the banks you're using, you do have certain restriction. So what we're trying to tell you, we didn't mean to skip what you're saying. It's could be perhaps not only it's might be a US bank, that's but a certain type of bank. So for instance, if you bank where one of the main ones, usually transaction are flowing easily. That's what I would say. Now I'm not sure, but that could be the case. Um, so I don't really have a solution just yet right now to say we don't have a solution to say, oh, then use this because we are using another service. So still very basic at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Everyone's saying hi to everyone.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think doing the Mindsight with the children is exciting.
Absolutely.
It's a whole Friday night affair. We do this is part of our game night now. So we'd be doing Mindsight, we'd be doing Caesar told us about another one, hide and seek, but like mental hide and seek. That's next level as well. So yeah, these are all things that we could start doing with the kids, just as fun. For them it's fun, like, but they're naturals. And I'm not trying to like pedestal them, but it's because they're still so tapped into like who they are. They're not trying to put any logic to it. They're just letting it happen, which is so beautiful to watch.
Martin Speak, you're saying yeah, the States is so backwards. Holistic living is lost here. Explains a lot of the mental and health issues. Green carpets is a status symbol rather than growing food on it.
And it's
It's crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I can understand it, but I do love a green carpet.
This is the thing. Okay, this guys, I would just
they look nice, but they just don't feed you.
I would just say this, yeah. For the sake of being remaining impartial and not from a place of judgment, it is good also for us, it'd be not good, but it'd be very, very loving for ourselves to understand. Some people came here to experience
Green carpet.
green carpet. You could experience both of them, because what we've done in France, we say, oh, we want something that looks nice aesthetically, but also that can provide food for ourselves. So these things is also new designs that can be implemented and stuff like that. Now, I understand that some people are so locked in being provided food that no matter the price of the food, even if it doesn't make any sense anymore and the quality not being good, that it begin to work against them. But these are still souls that have decided to experience it that way, and maybe that will lead to their own awakening. Who knows?
And until then, we can admire their lawns.
Yeah, and we are. What I like to say sometimes is that if you feel a certain way, is because you're meant to actually walk the path. So this is for people. This is chosen specifically for people like us, then, to show the example and begin to lead our life that way.
You might
And
inspire
then
someone.
and then somebody can get inspired and follow as a result.
So blessed. Regarding the fractured aspects discussion, yes. And you're pulling yourself together, yes. Become whole again through your strongest aspect.
That's right.
Which is you here in the flesh for almost everyone. Surprise.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
because everything is already created, the fact that you're having these questions is an indication that you are the stronger aspect. If you go back a few years back before your awakening, this wasn't in zeitgeist for you. It wasn't even remotely there for a lot of people. But now you're ready to process all of these. That's why it's showing up.
Yeah.
And it's an indication that you're definitely one of the strong aspects of yourself.
Okay, just another avatar. See ya.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay,
see ya. Cool.
See you next
Thanks
week
for
then.
dropping by. Okay. All right. Yeah, mine wasn't crazy. This is from Deanna. Mine wasn't crazy slow over the last couple of years, but I had last 6 months where I feel a lot more deeper in the knowing and truths. Yeah, it ebbs and flows. Like there's layers to this. Like at first, when I first started, like even thinking, just being aware that there might be something deeper than the deeper. It's like you tiptoe into it, and then you have moments of like a lot of information at once, and then it's like your soul gives you time to integrate them, and then as the new information comes, you just kind of like, you know what, I think I'm just going to stay here for a bit, and then when you're ready to see more shows up.
Yeah.
See you later.
Saying CO2, just another avatar.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Regarding reintegration, go on, blessed.
Yeah, on a personal level, oh man, I have had some moments with that. LOL. Yeah, us too. Suddenly feel completely off or different from my current personality. Yeah. That I've been having a situation where clearly I even saw myself coming out of the avatar. So I found myself dropped into a situations, didn't really like what I was experiencing, but didn't want to judge either, because now I'm aware in my awareness that when these things happen, it's not to take it as being you now necessarily, but it could be an aspect of you. Or sometimes I also believe that, well, that's my interpretation, so take it with a pinch of salt, that you are also processing other people's wants as well. I think there is other experiences where people may need to process certain things. There's sort of missions like that. So I find it hard to distinguish if it is me sometimes or not. But anyway, I felt myself like be pulled out at the end of the experience and see the back of the head and the shoulder of the avatar I was in, and the whole experience just stopped. So yeah, it can feel sometimes very strong. And, yeah.
And a part of that was me deciding one day, just out of the blue, you know what? I'm going to have locks.
Yeah.
That's it. I've got locks in my hair now. I'm locking my hair. And then that was 5 years of my life. And then I said, you know what? At any moment, I'll cut this hair. One morning I woke up, said, I'm cutting my locks today. Cutting them all off. I just
Yeah.
shaved my head, Britney
Yeah.
Spears style, just buzz cut, full
So
G.I. Jane.
so I see what you're saying, blessed. You say an almost alien feeling, but it melts into who I am now over time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
part of
it
the
does.
integration. Yeah,
And it is Deanna. Thank you.
the Anna. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Hey,
Oh, it's
it's 11:11 here.
11:11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! That's spot on. That's wonderful. Okay, I'm from the US and was able to. Mata says I'm from the US and was able to use my credit card on Ko-fi. It was denied at first and just had to contact my bank to authorize the charge. I think it's because banks are like, who are you donating to? Or, what is this about? Or if
Yeah.
they think it's something different to a
Mm.
different place that you're not usually doing it, they try to question it or hold up your money. You know how they stay.
Yeah, that is a
So
bit.
yeah. But it went through in the end and it was all fine. Deanna, yes, kids are definitely natural on the whole different level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hi, Stacey. My
Hiya.
8-year-old son is doing the Seeing Without Eyes with Darius class. He can read now without his eyes. It's
Wow.
definitely so fun to see his success.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
that's
fantastic.
wonderful.
Yeah, that's
I,
lovely.
I, I saw a video, but I didn't know that Darius runs class with that as well. So whether or not you want to go to Darius's one or the ones we mentioned in our video or Caesar's one, these are all the different options. You just go to where you resonate. But these are wonderful results. I love that.
Yeah.
That is really
Fantastic.
that
Yeah.
must have been so just wonderful for you to watch happen in that moment where like, he got it. It was just, or it just happened
Yeah.
for him. That's so nice. Thanks for sharing.
So
Okay.
mine speak. You're saying, yeah, I won't judge. Everybody came to experience different lifestyles. In general, there's so much information to this life.
Yeah.
It's infinite, and we're always in a process of learning and integration. Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely, 100%.
And then you share something and then you're like, okay, somebody else has like got an idea and you're like, wow, I never saw it like that. And I guess this is what these chats are for. We will be going in about 10 minutes. So Deanna, yes. Okay. I don't know what this was. You look amazing with it. I don't know what that was for. Maybe that wasn't for. Maybe you were talking to each other. Sometimes you'll be talking to each other and I'll just be getting involved in conversation and trying to read it out. Okay, Jay.
Jay, a shift. I've been receiving downloads my entire life. I don't have a human concealer. But somehow I've been concealing ground adults. Okay, since I was 13 years old. I'm such a freak. No, I don't think you are a freak.
No, you're not.
Yeah, y'all want to hear this?
Listen, I can relate.
Yeah, I understand.
I can relate. Like, yeah, big time.
Yeah,
big time.
Many of us. Do you know what it is? I remember when I was a kid growing up, I was a lot of things that I knew, and I used to see the adult trying to act like basically speak code between one another. So in the hope that I never get it.
Understood,
So
right?
understood, yeah. And I used to act like I didn't because I felt that it wasn't my place to even show that I know what they're talking about.
You were
So
good. I used to be like,
no, I was quite.
everybody knows you're getting divorced. That's why I used to get sent out the room.
No. I used to be quiet.
You're so smart.
I didn't want to get cash beaten.
Okay.
Yeah, I had enough. I had a lot of it. So,
no, my mum used to say to me, see and
no.
blind, hear and deaf. Okay, Shem? See and blind, hear and deaf. I don't know what used to happen with you, Jay, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing, Stacey. Yes, it is. Like those type of things have to be celebrated and shared, really.
So blessed, you're saying I see you had another video drop during the stream.
Yeah.
Nice after you talked
To Cassius
to
last week.
Cassius last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look forward to seeing more. Yeah, guys, this
Okay.
is a big one.
It's a big one this week. Galactic history,
Yeah.
galactic heritage,
Astral missions and all that.
astral missions, and a lot to do with where the idea of answering to the where we come from here and the history that we know and how it reflects truth to a lot of the things that are around us but are in plain sight but we never saw like that. So that is definitely it was so lovely. We're actually going to be speaking to him again this week.
Yeah.
And the conversation was so flowing, like
yeah. Is it this week?
Yeah. Is it not?
Following week?
10 days.
Yeah, in 10 days, yeah. So yeah.
You know me.
Yeah. No, I was
10 days, 1 week. So yeah.
Yeah, he knows a lot of a lot about it.
He filled in a lot of the blanks for me because I started getting contact and having remembrances contact as well. And he just cleared a lot of that up for me as to who is who, because as I said, I don't be asking who anyone's name is or what planet they come from. My hair. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
So Stacey saying,
yeah, it
thank
was
you.
It was nice at the time. Yeah. With the colors.
Yeah.
He got it right away with the colors, and then we kept challenging him to catching the ball and passing it back to me. Oh, the fun! Oh, this is what motivates me really, because even for like we play little card games with our kids to say what's the next card gonna come. It's simple ones like, is it gonna be red? Is it gonna be black? Or is it gonna be what shape is it gonna be? Is it gonna be diamond? Is it gonna be what's it gonna be? And they always get it right, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But can you imagine they put that on, and then all this time they've been seeing, and I've been thinking they're spectacular, and they're like, oh yeah, Mum, we've been seeing. So, but passing the ball, playing catch, wonderful. Oh, thanks for sharing, Stacey. I hear you on that one, Jay. Shem Omondi. Felt like I was the parent sometimes. Yeah. Yep. I got in so much trouble for being
I was playing dumb. I was playing like I don't like I just dumb down was for me easier because it get me out of trouble. Oh yeah, because a kid were not meant to be in adult business. I mean, where I grew up, so you had to just shut up, or even what sometimes it used to be as well. No, there's certain things you were not meant to be aware of, even though I was fully aware of them.
Yeah.
So you just
And that's the thing, Stacey. Were you an aware child as well? And was your little one aware as well? And is this why you cultivated it in him? Or like, how did that work? Or is this new for both of you? Or what was it like for you? Yeah, so fun.
Yeah, that's really fun.
It is amazing, Stacey, honestly.
Do you know what? Actually, it changes, our view on reality. I mean, when you go to a show and there's a magician and then he's doing all these things and he's able to just guess the impossible already. Now, all this time he was actually seeing, with his, third eye. I mean, his Mindsight.
Deanna said, nope, I can't keep my mouth shut. I got in so much trouble. Yeah. I mean, I used to call marriages and everything like, oh, they'll be together for 2 years, or maybe they'll after the baby that she's gonna cut out, or like people would be like, don't you dare put your mouth on them, and I'd be like, but can't you see? And they just stopped inviting me to christenings or a whole bunch of shit. They were just like, don't even have her there. And then after a while, they were like, she's a witch. You're such a bloody witch. I mean, if I had £1 for every time, you know what I mean, I was called a witch, you'd see a different kind of head tie every single time I came on a live. This is new for both of you. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I opened my third eye 2 years ago, and now see places and people. Oh, that's such a lovely journey, and to share that with your son is so. It's such a. It's like a new way forward. It's a new way forward, and I know that it might not be for everybody, but it's such a gift. He clearly signed up for this. Like, he knew, like, okay, my mum's gonna open up her third eye around this time, so I'll dip in around here around 8 o'clock, 8 years old. I'll learn this. It's wonderful.
It's meticulously chosen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great and really encouraging to hearing everyone's love story and current goings on. Another wonderful Sunday stream. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Absolutely.
We
Thank
are
you.
going to be going now. If you do have the time sometime this week, you can catch the conversation between us and King Cash. He is such a lovely soul, and his knowledge is so deep on galactic history. That conversation was wonderful.
Yeah,
It
it's
really
a
was.
lot of information. You may even
You
get a
might
lot
have
of
to.
answers for yourself there.
So
Yeah.
when you get the chance, do what you need to do, and we really appreciate these Sundays, these talks, these times to share with one another. It was lovely to have you here, Stacey, sharing this. I just that is such good news. I mean, that's the type of lovely Sunday news I love.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying as well.
Oh wow, you shared an OB on the same
Yeah.
month. Oh yeah, Stacey, please come back next Sunday so we can hear
Yeah.
more.
That's interesting.
Please, it will be so good. Really appreciate you all. And Jay saying he didn't get in trouble. Yeah, it is as simple as breathing at that point. Now, I've learnt to shut my mouth a little bit, but here I am on a full podcast, so there we go. Thank you, Stacey. Yay. Yeah, so keep on sharing. We have so much love and appreciation for you guys, and have a wonderful Sunday, and keep dreaming and keep loving, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you all.
Thank you
Love
all.
you all.
Love you all. Ciao.
Ciao.